Oh, there you are, YouTube. I just watched a Keanu movie, as I have been doing lately because my wife and I are in the middle of a Keanu Reeves marathon. We watched the 1988 film titled The Prince of Pennsylvania, where Keanu stars as a sort of punk rocker person living in Pennsylvania in a mining town. And the beginning of the movie sort of frames him as this very intelligent inventor type teenager who is, has a flair for the punk rock scene, right? I don't know. They don't really show him listening to music, but they have other ways of suggesting he's a punk rocker, I guess, or just a punk kid. I don't know. But basically, he feels like he's destined for more. Just kind of wants to get out of this small town. His parents' marriage is not good. His dad has inherited a bunch of land that is worth like $200,000 if sold. His mom is cheating on his husband. His mom is cheating on her husband with her husband's best friend. Keanu is sort of fallen for this girl who works at a local drive-in theater, and she's like, I don't know, like 10 years older than him, 8 years older than him. It's Ed Harris's wife, if you know her. I can't think of her name right now. And she has a kid out in Sacramento that, she doesn't have custody of and wants to get to her kid. And her, like, the father of the kid, like, lives in town and he's a cop. I'm telling you all this stuff. I don't know. Do you need to know all of this? Let's just talk like you've seen the movie. So what was weird about the movie, like I said, they sort of opened it with Keanu seeming as, this super intelligent person that's on their way to become like some engineer inventing stuff, right? Like when you go into his bedroom, which is the family garage, it is just full of trinkets that he's created. It's like Doc Brown's, lab, right? Just like full of stuff in that garage. And so you're thinking this is going to come into play here, or at least be mentioned again. And he uh, his I guess he shows off his intelligence by like quoting some Socrates or Socrates. He doesn't call him Socrates in this movie like he does in Bill and Ted, but it's like, okay, there's some intelligence there. But then it's like there's this point when he decides, okay, in order for me and my girlfriend to run off and see her daughter and stuff, to leave this town, we're going to need money. So we need to kidnap my dad and hold him for ransom, like force him to give us his money or sell the land, have my mom sell the land, and then we get the money. I don't know. I do know I'm just tripping up here. That part is less the point that I'm talking about right now. So it's like you have been positioned as this very smart individual, but then in the movie he's like, let's kidnap my dad. And we're thinking, what? This whole time you've been acting like you're this very intelligent individual. I don't know if he's been acting that way, but the scenery, the mise en scène is saying this person is smart. Take note, because that will come back later in the movie, and it never does. It's just something they told us through visuals. I think some other people said it like, hey, you're a bright person, you're really smart, but we see no evidence of this from Keanu's character, which was strange. But otherwise, I still found the movie very interesting, fun, interesting. I thought the story was good. I just wish they would have held on to the part where he is intelligent, or made him sort of a complete Ted-like person, because he's very much like Ted, but they are also trying to tell us that he's super smart. So I don't know. It just didn't. I don't think it gelled very well when it comes to that thing. And maybe they can coexist, but I don't know. It didn't seem to match. Everything they were showing us versus the way he acted just didn't seem to. I didn't find that very cohesive, basically. What I did like about the ending, though, is there was no nicely wrapped, tied bow at the end. It was just kind of like, well, things could have been worse. it was it was such a strange ending. Everything wasn't fixed. Nothing was completely broken. It was just sort of almost in the state things were at the beginning of the movie. It's just everybody has more experiences in life, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there are changes that happen, but it very much sort of felt like the end was, it could have been worse. And that was just very unique. I kind of enjoy that ending. So I don't know. I guess I gave it away for all the people that haven't seen it, but I don't know. I think that ending is so weird. I just, it wasn't what I was expecting. It's weird just because it's like things aren't fixed at the end, and I was sort of expecting it to, and things weren't completely bleak at the end. It was just in the middle, and it was like, oh, that's different. That's unique. Okay, I kind of like that. So again, I enjoyed it. I like Fred Ward. Fred Ward, is that his name? Gus Grissom from The Right Stuff. Fred Ward. Ward, is that his last name? Yeah, Fred Ward. He's in it. He plays his dad. From Parenthood, the show, from Die Hard, John McClane's wife. She's in it, plays his mom. From Angels in the Outfield. Do you remember Williams and Norton collide and the catch is blown? That guy, that announcer for the Angels and Angels in the Outfield, he's also in it. He plays the like cop who got Ed Harris's wife pregnant and, you know, lost custody of the kid, or gave custody away to his like second wife or something. So the kid's out in Sacramento. But yeah, lots of people. You'll watch this and you'll recognize faces. Somehow I don't remember this movie at all. Like going to multiple video stores growing up. I think maybe I took a look at the VHS. Maybe very small sliver of maybe I remember the VHS cover, but I cannot say for certain. Because he kind of looks like Little Nicky, so I might just be thinking of Little Nicky in my head. Adam Sandler's movie, where Adam Sandler plays Satan's son. So that could be what's in my head. But I don't know. The VHS cover made me wonder, have I seen the movie, but have I seen this VHS cover before? Because I would have gone in and said, no, I've never seen this movie, never even heard of it. But yeah, The Prince of Pennsylvania, I thought was pretty interesting. I just didn't think the Keanu's intelligence, I don't think they adhered to that very well. So give it a watch, I guess. And on that note, perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.